Historically, I've always liked to think of myself as being quite active. I suppose after I reached the age of maybe 40, that's focused more on tennis and the social side of that, but I was still very active in tennis and played league tennis to a sort of reasonable level. I think one of the issues with playing tennis is that you rotate around your lower back and it causes degeneration in some of the joints in the lower back, and certainly for me I've got a couple of joints that I know have degenerated and occasionally flare up with a bulge, and it causes sciatic pains down my leg, and I virtually can't walk. Ironically, the pains in my back aren't as bad as the pains in my leg, but I know that's where they're emanating from. To be honest, Chris wasn't my first port of call. I've gone round the houses, ranging when I first did this to thinking it would go away and just trying to exercise on my own, to eventually working out it wouldn't. Trying to see a doctor, but as with a lot of NHS appointments, I couldn't really put up with the pain for maybe 3 weeks that it took to actually make the appointment. So making appointments with other chiropractors, physiotherapists. Sometimes, and I think this is common when I've spoken to friends that go through similar problems, sometimes you feel that the practitioner is perhaps getting you back a lot too many times and actually treating you as a little bit of a cash cow to keep you coming back for more and more and more. And I've certainly had that experience where I've probably seen certain practitioners 15 or 20 times with no discernible improvement. Eventually, when I saw Chris, and to his embarrassment I haven't actually seen anybody else since I first saw Chris because I haven't felt the need to. My temptation is not to be at what appears to be a winning formula. I wouldn't say from a pain-free perspective enjoyed the experience, because you have to go through a slight pain barrier, but I'm quite analytical. I like to know why I'm being treated in a certain way. I also like to be given, and I think previous experience has taught me this, I like to be given exercise to do and take away to actually prevent recurrences rather than just troubleshoot every time something goes wrong. My usual course of events, and certainly in the last time that I saw Chris, which has been perhaps a couple of months ago now, is you leave thinking, I wonder if this has worked, because my back hurts about the same as when I came in, and then within 24 hours the pain had virtually gone as your back settled down. In terms of my likelihood of coming back to Grand Union and recommending friends and family, there would be no problem at all. I wouldn't come back if I wasn't prepared to recommend friends and family.